Right, so time for another video. Like I say, we're getting them out thick and fast this week, guys. So happy watching. Right, so up next, this is a tobacco that Elliot sent to me. I've been wanting to try this. I've heard a lot of you talking about it on here. So it's some McCelland's Blue Mountain. Now, I know nothing about this really, other than what you guys have said about it. I'm listening to you all going on. It's going to be a spectacular Latakia blend. The consistency of it is predominantly dark. God, if all that is Latakia, this is going to be a bloody strong one. There's quite a bit of black leaf in there. There's a few highlights, and it looks like some brown, some very dark brown broken flake. Smells pretty much like neat Cypriot Latakia, to be honest. I'm going to sprinkle this in. So I'm going to pack this up and I'm going to come back and give you my charring lights and first impressions of it. So like I say, I'll catch up with you in a moment, just bear with me. Right, so I've loaded up. I will tell you what the pre-light is like, but it appears that I picked up the wrong pipe here. This is one of my my Parker London Briar collection. These are in essence Dunhill reject bowls. Just had a few dry lights, sorry, a few unlit draws through the pipe, and I can safely say I smoke late Huns normally in this pipe. It's either that or for some reason McCelland have started imitating the Gallop and Hogarth sort of Ennerdale and Coniston taste of old ladies soap and knicker draw, I believe somebody once commented. So I'm going to ignore any soapy notes I get through this, and just to reiterate what most of us know anyway, tobacco ghost pipes. This is proof. Before I even light it, I know this is going to taste like soap. So I'm just going to kick this off and give you my charring light impressions. Bloody hell. That is good. It's so smooth, it's unbelievable. Produces a hell of a lot of smoke, as you can see. It's very smooth, very creamy. Got a lovely sweet, smoky Latakia taste to it. Right, pretty much it. Like I say, it smells like pure Cypriot Latakia. And it tastes like it as well. I don't reckon it's going to take a few goes to get burning, but first impressions, Jesus, this is pure Latakia. But God, does it taste good. If you love Latakia, this, I can see what everybody goes on about. If you love high, it's pretty much straight pure Latakia, Blue Mountain, Jesus. That's smoking ever so well. Right, I'm going to go and pop the kettle on. And I shall be back when I hit the halfway point, which with how good this tastes, it certainly ain't going to take long. I'm going to plough through this. Like I say, I'll be back after I've had the first half, entering into the second to let you know how the first half of the bowl's progressed. So like I say, I'm going to go pop the kettle on, do a fresh mash, and I shall be back. So, I'm halfway through the bowl now, and I've got to say, wow, it's spectacular. I say this a lot about a lot of tobaccos, but this stuff The guys at McCelland, Jesus, this is amazing. I did find it did tend to bite a little bit if I smoked at it too fast, and with a blend like this, it's easy to do. It's very easy to do. Like I was saying, the first half of the bowl's been very, very smooth, very creamy. Got some lovely kind of dry oaky notes to it. There's a few very, very sweet sort of cedar bits keep on coming through. There's some very, very dry spices to it as well. But like I say, it can bite a little bit. To try and counteract that, I've repacked, I've tamped down a few times, and I may have gone just a couple too many. Sounds like my cat's just knocked something over in the kitchen. So like I say, I'm halfway through now. I'm just going to gently unpick and start again for this last half. Like I say, it's even for a predominantly Latakia blend, it bit quite freely. So I'm going to sort this out and crack on with the second half. Hopefully I haven't just completely cocked it up. So we'll see. I'll be back in a moment and take you through the second half. This tobacco is, oh god, spectacular isn't the word. I'm officially in love with McCelland's Blue Mountain. The flavours got such complexities and levels to them. They're smooth, sweet, creamy. I'd like to say cool, but all the while it's progressively getting hotter. I think that's down to me. It's just the flavours are so great. I just want more. I was smoking it so fast and it's getting very, very hot. To counteract this, I did tamp it a few times with disastrous results. I've had to unpick and start again. But the flavours is moments where it's got a lovely dry kind of oaky taste with spices. There's some beautiful sweet cedary notes. It's very, very spicy. I'm going to say the obvious thing when talking about this tobacco. It's extremely smoky. It's just all just smoked. Like I say, it's like smoked. The dry oak is smoky as well as spicy. Those spicy tones are there. The finish has got kind of a. Again, it's a very, very dry, almost licoricey sort of wood smoked kind of finish. It's awesome. With the mixture being predominantly Latakia, but it goes out if you don't continuously nurse it. If you nurse it too much, it bites. It's kind of a, you have to smoke it right, and at times I'm falling either side kind of thing. It's be a fantastic tobacco just to sit back with a book and relax to. I'm fanning around with things, running upstairs, looking how my uploads are going, and I don't think I'm really smoking this correctly. I'd like it in a bigger pipe as well. Should have dug out my trusty Latakia burner for this one, but no soapy note to come through this at all. I think I can safely say after this, it isn't going to have the Lakeland taste to it. It's just going to be a strong Latakia flavour to this pipe. So another pipe moves over to the dark side. But yeah, this first half is amazing. Complexity and dynamic flavours. I'm looking forward to the latter half. I'm hoping that it keeps on going. I like a cigar and a pipe tobacco. Even my cigarettes, I want them to be books. I don't just want a static smoke from the A to B. I want it to go this way, that way, drop, up, down, everything. I want the flavour to be so dynamic and so shifting to keep me enthralled. So far this ticks every box, and even ticks boxes that I didn't even know were there. So I'm pretty much at the end of this now. There's a few remaining bits of tobacco in the bottom. Keep poking it around and relighting it. But what I hoped for, I got, sort of thing. Became still very, very dynamic. It's lost that creaminess to it. I wouldn't say it's kind of a rough draw, but it's a very, feels like very textured smoke. Well, not quite what I mean, but hopefully you know where I'm coming from. It's a lot more earthy. There's some more like licoricey tang to it. It's very kind of like dirty sort of flavours. The sweetness has gone on the inhale. It does have a bit of sweetness on the finish. The smokiness has died down. I say it's turned into a very kind of like dirty, earthy, like mottled, almost malty sort of finish. There is a little bit of bitterness to it, and it does kind of feel like it's caking my mouth a smidge. But I say it's, oh god, this is an outstanding Latakia blend. The ratio of Latakia just makes it such a big, full, strong, pungent smoke. It's extremely dynamic. I mean, it's an absolutely spectacular tobacco. I've enjoyed everything from the start all the way down to the end. It took me a while to get into the habit of how to draw to get the most flavour out of it and keep it smooth and keep it cool. Basically just persist. You smoke it too fast, you don't pack it right, it punishes you so badly. But you get it right, you remove that margin of error, get the packing right, draw slowly, don't try and smoke too much, don't try and get too much smoke out of it. It produces a lot of smoke anyway, so it doesn't need a big draw, just a very light suck, and you're rewarded. I say I have had to dribble it all out, repack it, and gradually tamp it as I smoke my way through, try and reduce that heat. But it works. It doesn't need a lot of attention to get it right, but just a little bit of care, paying attention to how you're smoking it, and you're rewarded. So McCelland's Blue Mountain, or Pure Syrian Latakia, as I'm going to refer to it as. Cypriot Latakia, sorry, I don't know why I got too confused. But no, it's amazing stuff. So thank you again, Elliot, for sending it to me, and thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try and get every last speck of tobacco out the bottom of this bowl. Right, so that's it for this review. I'll be back very, very soon. I've got a lot of more stuff to get through. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me this week. So take care, folks. I'll catch up with you all very, very soon. Bye!